What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know. Let me know. We had a problem with the last feed. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. Okay, go here. Hopefully this works. Let me know if you guys are on this stream here. Yo, 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 yo. Arnold, can you please give this link? Something happened, like the last stream froze, guys. I'm so sorry about that. If you could just go to that link and grab that. First of all, I just want to tell everybody happy Father's Day. If you are a father in here, seems like you guys can hear me. Happy Father's Day to all you dads, including me. So sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened. We just totally lost the last stream. It's kind of weird. But if you guys can just make sure you come to this. Okay, looks good, sounds good, all better. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad you're here. Let's see. Okay, so it sounds like, well, it looks like everybody can hear the stream and see me and all of that. Excellent, excellent. I hope some of you guys, maybe some of you new VIP guys are on here, ready for some great Q&A. We can get back to you in just a bit. Just making sure everybody is on. Happy Father's Day again. And a couple of updates. Thank you, Arnold. Appreciate it. I see you, Gary, John, Russ, Tony. Thank you guys for getting on. Lifetime VIP, Russ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool things coming down the pipeline. Again, I just ordered my materials and paint for the CRV project. I ordered the tires. The off-road, what did I get? Toyo, what was it? Country, up country or something country. I forgot what it was. Off country tires, something. I forgot, but anyway, we're getting all that. Was waiting on WhatsApp for the new link. Yeah, man. Arnold, it just takes so much time for me to get to my phone and do it. I figured it'd just be easier to just get on and share the link with you guys. What's up, Ron? Lifetime VIP. Gavin, VIP. I'm back now. Hey, Jack, I've been having problems getting your video link. Looks like you sent it again, but I wasn't able to fetch it. I'm so sorry about that. Maybe you could try again. Toyo Open Country. Yes, Arnold. Thank you so much. I gotta bow to you. My mind, I got so much crap on my mind, it's crazy. So we had a great weekend. I don't know if you guys saw, but I didn't upload the rest of the videos, but my family and I, we went to a remote spot up in the mountains here in Japan to like a hot bath place. Yeah, Jack, send pictures for now. Have a video file, just upload it. Try to upload the video file to Senduit or WeTransfer, one of those file transferring, and then after it's uploaded, it'll actually give you a link to copy, which you can copy and then send back to me so I can check it out. So that's a different thing. You know, it's not like you're going to be uploading a YouTube video and sending me the link. It's just uploading the file and then getting me the link. Let me turn down this TV. So I hope everyone's doing well. We got new projects that we're going to be working on in a couple weeks, hopefully by mid-July. Well, I get to Hawaii in mid-July, so hopefully by the end of July, I will be, we can start doing some projects in my garage at home because I'm going to be on 2-week quarantine once I get back. So if I get back on July 16th, which is what's planned, I'll be able to leave my house on July 30th or 31st. So yeah, a lot of crazy things going on, man. Yes, happy Father's Day, everybody. Let's see. Me too. Maybe I'll send pictures for now. Yeah, tried that too, but it would. So yeah, man, I'm really sorry about that. It's giving you problems with that download link, but it should work. Another thing you could do, Jack, if you have the patience, all you need is a Gmail account with Google. And if you go to YouTube when you're logged into your Gmail account, you can create your YouTube channel or basically a YouTube account, okay? And you can upload your video to YouTube. Then you can send us a link. You know what I mean? Yeah, Tony, I think all videos that we send to you, we can only send you links to upload videos. Am I right? Yes, because you can't send a large file through email. So you guys have to upload it to a file transferring service like Senduit, Senduit, or WeTransfer. Okay, WeTransfer. And once you upload it to that site, you can send me a link where I could download it. What's up, Jesus? What's up, Russ? Quarantine in my garage? No, quarantine in my house, where I have a garage. Right? So I can walk into the garage because that's still considered my home. Brian, congratulations on joining Ecom Dom. I saw that you joined a little while ago, in fact. We're going to be starting the training on July 1. It's going to be very, very exciting. Like I said, we're going to be building out a brand new store from scratch and build it out together. So as long as you copy my moves, you'll be finished with the complete 8-week training with a running and working e-commerce store of your own. It's going to be really, really cool. So for some of you non-VIP guys here, we actually created a better payment option for people to get in. So if you want to check that out, if you're brand new, if you just put your name and email here and you could watch the training. Hold on a second. So this is where you can watch the long full training. And then I do have a shortcut link. Where is that shortcut link? Well, I just don't want to take up too much of your time here with this stuff, guys. I want to do more Q&A for you guys. But just because you guys are kind of talking about it, here is a shortcut link where it kind of just gives you the nuts and bolts offer, okay? And we changed the payment plan because we had a lot of people say, hey, Tony, is there a more flexible payment plan? So there's a more easier, flexible payment plan. This is where you can learn more about it on your time, guys. I don't want to just do that. Arnold, if you want to join, we do have special VIP pricing. We don't have a payment plan yet, but we could create something if you need something a little bit more flexible than the one-time $497 payment option. So for VIPs, just remember you guys are getting 50% off the regular pricing. And we created a special payment plan for VIPs. But if you guys want a monthly payment plan option, we could also do something for you as well. It's just that if we don't have a lot, we're not going to go make a special link for that. But if we have a few people, I get it, Arnold. I get it, Arnold. So Arnold, would you like a $97 a month payment plan for the smaller investment for the VIP pricing? If so, we can create something for you. My team could create something and get it out to you later on. But I just want to put the focus more on LABAP here, guys. So for all of you newbies, any newbies on here for auto body? Let's switch to auto body. I don't want to bog this down with ecom domination. It's not the priority here. I want to move back into auto body. And if you guys have any auto body questions, now is the time to type them in. For some of you new people on, type them in the chat really quickly here, and we can kind of go over. If not, we can talk about anything else, whatever. This is your time for the next 20 minutes or so. So Tony says, Tony, can I use any kind of urethane reducer with any kind of urethane base coat? Well, I will tell you that you can, and it won't hurt. But if you're buying a PPG base coat, I would go with a PPG reducer. Okay. If you're going with the House of Color, I would go with the House of Color reducer, okay? But that doesn't mean that if you have a PPG reducer, it means you can't mix it with a PPG urethane or base coat. You can, okay? I've done it because pretty much it's the same stuff. It's just a different brand, okay? A different brand, because PPG, why would they sell somebody else's brand when they could sell their own reducer brand, right? The ingredients are pretty much the same. So you're not gonna. It's just like putting a urethane clear coat over a base coat. You can have any brand base coat. It could be House of Color, it could be PPG, DuPont, whatever base coat, and you could put any other brand clear coat on top of that. It's not gonna matter. All right. So you'll be okay. Hopefully that helps. Here's another. Best way to spray gray metallic base coat. 2.0 tip, fenders, hood, two-door, or off vehicle. 2.0 tip is way too big. 2.0 should be more for primers, okay? A filler primer. If you're doing any kind of base coat, even if it's a metallic, a 1.3 or 1.4 is sufficient. That's all you need, okay? You got to make sure, though, when doing metallics, that after you spray your panel, okay, one way, so you're going over your hood all the way, you'd want to crisscross it, okay, which means like a drop coat, okay? So you would kind of up your pressure up a little bit, pull back on the distance from your panel and gun, maybe to 12 inches, and then just kind of go over the whole panel, okay? You want to drop coat, make sure your metallics are even. The base coat stage is where you can play with your paint. You can make sure it's laying down, make sure it looks good, make sure the colors are matching, make sure the blends are good, because that's where you can play with it, fix any imperfections or any of that. Because once you lay your clear coat, that's when you're sealing the paint job, right? Your clear coat is covering it, sealing it. You're not going to be able to really play with your base coat after that. So if you have any light spots or areas where you're not really covered, it's going to be too late if you clear coated it. You're going to have to let that dry and then do a touch up. Okay. But so that's pretty much where you want to be at with base coat. Okay. And a 1.3, 1.4 is perfect for base coat, clear coat, and even single stage enamels. So no problem spraying metallic base coat with separate pieces. Nope, no problem, as long as you're using a stock color and it's mixed well, okay? I would say if you're doing candies or if you're adding pearl on top of it, if you're adding candy on top of it, it's going to be a little bit more tricky with the blends. But if you're doing a stock metallic base coat and it's mixed well, you shouldn't have a problem, even if you're doing it in multiple sections, okay? It should match up. Reef the Sea Forever. Is it better to spray everything at once, final paint, or can you paint small parts and come back and paint the rust later? Again, it kind of works with Tony's question we just answered, okay? If you're doing it a metallic or a single color, you could do it in pieces, okay? But once you get into the customization, if you're adding inner coat, like a pearl or a flake, or if you're not using an inner coat, if you're just using a clear coat to add pearl or flake, it gets a little bit more challenging because it's going to be very hard to match it up, because you might have an extra spray going this way, or maybe you extra kind of, had some drop coats on it, and then the next piece you do separately next week, maybe you kind of put a little less, or maybe your mixture's off, right? So if you're doing any customization, it's better to do your project in full. Candy paint job, pearl paint job, whatever. It's best to have everything done, at one shot. Maybe your spoiler could be off of it, right? Because you're spray painting it in the same room. You can see kind of what you're working with. So maybe some pieces could be off of the car because you could actually see what you're doing, how dark it is, and kind of compare especially if you have your gun bud. You could see the difference in the depth by painting each piece and say, hey, maybe I got to put another coat on this spoiler, or maybe it looks good, right? What's up, Kelvin? I see ya. VIP from Louisiana, down south. I wish I would have spent more time on my road trips, driving through the Mississippi area. We went over the Mississippi, down south. We went through Georgia, Louisiana, but we were driving to, where were we going? Were we going up north? No, we were going to Myrtle Beach. So we drove down south through that whole area. It was a really cool area. But we were just our main goal was to get to Myrtle Beach because my brother has a couple of condos there. So we were just hanging out at Myrtle Beach. This is 2 years ago. And it was really cool. We did Myrtle Beach and then we drove up to New York from Myrtle Beach. So we kind of rushed it from Texas going down to South Carolina. But hey, it was nice. Tony says, per mix lightening up gallon dark gray metallic 4-to-1 base coat has to be 4-to-1, or can I use a 1-to-1, say metallic? What color? How much to start off with to add? Well, Tony, I'm not sure exactly what. Yeah, good answer, Arnold. I'm not sure what paint you're using, because it's saying a 4-to-1 mix for base coat. So you must be using a different brand that I'm not really accustomed to or I don't use. But if that's the mixture, 4-to-1, then I would stick to the mixture. Okay, I wouldn't reduce it 1-to-1 if it's telling you 1-to-1. I mean 4-to-1. You know what I'm saying? So you might be using a different brand because most base coats out there are 1-to-1. Basically, if you have 8 ounces of base coat, you're going to mix 8 ounces of reducer to give you 16 ounces of sprayable base coat. But it looks like you're using a gallon dark gray. So you're talking about lightening up, okay? I wouldn't lighten up a color by reducing it. You're just going to make that paint thinner. I would lighten it up by putting a lighter silver in it. So if you want to turn a dark gray metallic lighter color, I would mix, say you have your full strength base coat of your dark gray, whatever you're talking about. I would mix full strength silver into it to lighten up your overall base color and then reduce that. You guys get what I'm saying? Eastwood, which is made by Cricker, 4-to-1. So I have not sprayed with Eastwood at all, guys. Maybe what I'll do when I get to Hawaii is buy Eastwood paint and do the CRV project. I don't know, I don't know what my options are because I want to go for a certain color, which is a Toyota Tacoma sand primer color, not prime, sand. It was like a sand color. So I don't know if Eastwood's going to be able to make that. I haven't looked into it yet, but once I get there, I'll look into it. And then I also have the shipping issue. They might not be able to ship to me in Hawaii, which will make me be forced to buy something locally. So I might have to have Napa mix something up for me, or the local auto supply to basically mix something up for me and do it. So it's going to be a little bit more challenging working from Hawaii and kind of getting these different paints that some of you guys want to see, but I'm going to try my best to do what I can with what I have to work with. You guys get it? The more I look at the Model A, the worse it looks. Runs and stuff everywhere. Is the color sand and buff video the best to watch to fix this? Yes, I would think so. And Jack, another thing you could do, Jack, I don't want to kind of give you more work, but because you already have a couple of coats of enamel on it and it's looking solid, you might just want to sand and repaint pieces, like all your run spots. So maybe you have a run and sag on a door. You could actually sand those runs out and then prep the door, okay, get it finished with like a 380 or 400, and then reshoot the door and just take your time in doing it. And you're going to get a better finish. Anytime you're redoing a paint job, it's going to lay on nicer than the first time because you have like a sealer first coat on it. So you have a really good foundation on it now. So it's going to lay, especially you're going to be painting black over black. It's going to be the same color over it. You might want to consider that if you feel that you can do better painting and maybe, you can avoid and not run. Okay. Because if you're going to be running it again, then you're going to have to do it again or sand it and buff it out. Sorry, laptop took a dump. Arnold said the Nason I use for my truck was actually 4-1 because of the color. Was that a base coat? Nason base coat? 4-1 mixture? Or were you doing a single stage? I'm pretty sure you did a base coat clear coat though. Tony, why don't you give me the exact product you used at Eastwood? What did you use? I'll look it up here and maybe I can share a link with people so people can see what we're talking about. You used a Eastwood, let me see. Like, what did you buy? Maybe you can kind of let me know. Yes, Tony. Okay, cool. Yeah, and Jack, try to get me a video again or, some pictures or whatever. The Eastwood Tunnel Ram base coat clear coat. Is Tunnel Ram the paint or is that, what is that? Let me look it up here quick. Metallic gray, Eastwood Tunnel Ram, 3-1 single stage. So I don't know, a 3-1 single stage is pulling up on my end. I'm not sure if this is what. So looks like you're using a single stage urethane. So this is a single stage. Yep, that's why you probably have a 4-1 mixture. But this says 3-1 mixture. Weird. I'm gonna drop the link. Weird. I'm gonna drop the link so people can see kind of what we're looking at. Base and clear, but that is what the paint place said, 4-1. Daniel says, "Hey Tony, what is matte color?" So matte is like a flat color. So if you're looking for a matte look, it has like a light sheen to it, but not glossy. That's matte. And they do have reducers that you can put on your clear coat or mix in your clear coat that retards your clear coat sheen to make it like a matte color. I got 3-1 also. Eastwood. Okay, let's see what you got. Tunnel Ram. I think this is the same product that I just put up. Yeah, this is the same product that I just found. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just checking this out. My single stage was mixed 6-1-1. Yeah, guys. So it all depends on the brands that you use. That's all. And again, follow what your paint mixture says on your paint because there's a lot of new paint brands out there now, and it's different. Tony, I said hi, guy YouTuber. Hi, hello. How are you doing? Genki desu ka? What can I do to not have this happen again? Paul, Tony, cool. Hey, I've been a long time VIP, painted a motorcycle tank and came out great. About a year in now and got gas on the tank and the gas underneath the paint made it blister big time. Well, that happens. If you get gas in those areas, it can blister. How can I not make this happen again? Well, you'd have to redo the paint job, number one. Arnold will probably better answer your question. He does a lot of motorcycle projects. But I would say, when you paint it, make sure you seal it really well and you paint it to where the gas can't get underneath your paint job. You must have had an area by the gas cap area where it was the gas was able to get under it somehow. Because I know that if gas goes on base coat, clear coat directly, and if you wipe it off in a timely manner, it's not going to hurt it. So there must have been an area where it was wet, exposed wet a lot, like continuous wetting, where it ended up peeling your gas tank and gas cap. I think that's probably what happened. I think it comes down to paint manufacturer, I suppose. Yes, right by the cap. I guess crap BC mixes 4-1 and good BC mixes 1-1. I don't know, Tony. I haven't sprayed with those 4-1 base coats. A lot of the paint I use is basically 1-1. A lot of the big brands. Jimbo, on a solid black, does clear coat make it darker the more coats you put on? My bumper came out a bit dark. Not really. It just makes it glossy. Clear coat does not make your color darker. It just makes it more glossy. So I don't know how it came out a bit dark. If you were painting black, black is dark. It's kind of. Tony, do I have my own business? What do you mean? Like, what kind of business? I have many businesses. Most of my businesses are all online. I don't have an auto body shop business, but I do custom projects. I don't depend on customers, and I don't need auto body customers. I used to do that, but not anymore. Stopped doing that about 10 years ago. Paul, what bike is it so I can look it up? Arnold, so helpful. Thank you so much, man. But Arnold, wouldn't you think that that's why he had a peeling issue? It could have been maybe like a defective gas cap where it wasn't sealing, the rubber wasn't sealing, where the gas was kind of coming out. That's the only thing I can think of, because normally if you have a good gas cap, you shouldn't have any gas leaking out to bubble and peel your paint. Yeah, exactly. So Arnold just said it. So it could be a bad seal, man, which is kind of, having the gas, because even fumes, gasoline fuels, fumes, not fuels, fumes can actually, cause your paint to bubble and have a defect. So yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I'm looking at this Eastwood paint here. It looks like the one I'm pulling up is a single stage 3-1 mixture. I don't see the catalyzed urethane for unsurpassed durability, high resistant to UVs, chemicals, chips, makes sprayable 1 gallon when mixed 3-1. So they give you 3 quarts and 1 quart activator. Yeah, so I don't know. I got to look into Eastwood, see if they ship to Honolulu. If they do, I can possibly make some videos on painting some Eastwood products here. So yeah. Yeah, bikes are cool, man. I love Hondas. Maybe I should get another bike, but man, bikes are so dangerous. I have a little Honda Grom at home that I gotta paint once I get back to Honolulu. Maybe I'll even take the frame, do a frame off restoration on it. What do you guys think? It's just timely, it takes time. Maybe what I'll do is Raptor line the frame. Have like a rugged frame. Be easy, less prep. I could just 80 it down and then Raptor line it instead of a gloss frame and then gloss the body out. That's an idea. Or maybe I could do the Raptor line with a tint, like a tinted color. Tony, what's my dream car? Well, I would have to say if it's going to be a high-end sports car, I would say a McLaren MP, MP12. Was it the MP12 Force MP412C? Though that's a nice car. But if it would have to be a electric car, I would be 412C. Though that's a nice car. But if it would have to be a electric car, I would say, man, the Cybertruck is really cool, and I ordered one. I'm just waiting. I'm probably going to be late 2021 before I get it, so I'm waiting for that. I think electric cars are really sweet. Like I got my BMW in Honolulu, my i3, and like as soon as I test drove it, man, I fell in love with it. Like the electricness of it, it's so cool. So much torque. John Sanders sprayed my clear. Apparently had moisture in my hose or gun. The clear has some heavy pitting. Any help would be appreciated. Well, if you can't color sand it and buff it out, you're going to have to repaint it. Simply said. If you could cut through it, through the imperfection, and buff it out, then you're good. If not, you're going to have to base it and then clear coat it again. What is the most reliable car brands? Man, I would say Honda and Toyota, and probably even Kia nowadays, and Hyundai. Those four are probably the most inexpensive and the most reliable. Honda, Toyota, in no order, Kia and Hyundai. Because you got to remember, when you buy a Kia or Hyundai, I believe they have a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty, which is huge. Don't forget the remote controller, Tony. Jack Callis said, Tony, I used the cup liner system, loved it. It made cleaning up easy. Yeah, it's true. It really did. And it does make cleaning up easy because you just throw it out. You just got to clean your gun. Super simple. Oh yeah, guys, Zoolaa is doing a Happy Father's Day sale. Check them out till tomorrow. If you're looking to get 20% off everything, check it out. The warranty on the Kia Hyundai is amazing. Yeah, I mean, dude, if I were to go buy a new car now, I mean, I would seriously look into the Kia and Hyundai. My stepfather, when I was in Hawaii 4 months ago, he needed a new car, and I found him an awesome Kia Sportage used with 20,000 miles on it. We got it from a Mercedes-Benz dealer. We got a good deal on it. It's the Kia Sportage 2.0 turbo, like fully loaded version, and the car is freaking amazing. I love that little car. It's freaking amazing. When I get back to Honolulu, I'll do a little review on it for you guys. Really cool car. Tony, do you do paint in the mornings or afternoon? Does it matter? It depends on the day. So if you know that it's gonna be a nice cool day, you could do it in the morning. Sometimes you might, if it's cold, really cold, and you want to wait till it warms up, you might want to do it in the afternoon a little bit. It all depends. It all depends on the temperature, the day, um, and also painting at night is great, but you have to make sure you get no bugs. You know, so some maybe you might want to paint in the afternoon before it gets dark, so you won't have any issues with bugs. Because remember, if you're going to be painting at night, which is a good time to paint, if you have no bugs in your area, um, when you have your lights on in the shop, bugs get attracted to lights, right? Or you might be in a garage or a tent outside or whatever, even worse, right? Because the bugs are going to come to it. So just keep that in mind. So that just gives you more reason why you might want to paint during the day. It doesn't matter, morning or afternoon. But Honda and Toyota's legends. Yeah, Toyotas and Hondas, man, they last forever. I would say if I were to go with a Honda or Toyota, probably Toyota. I've owned more Toyota cars in my day than Hondas, but I have friends that swear by Hondas and they just last forever. But me, I'm a BMW guy, so like I always been driving BMWs. I don't care. Like I'll deal with the problems. I'll deal with the electric problems, but I just like my BMWs. I like my Mercedes. I was more of a Mercedes BMW guy growing up, even as a teen. Like I had a lot. And then also the American cars. Should I buy a car that was in an accident? It all depends. If you know how bad the accident was and you feel like you can fix it, or if it wasn't that bad, then yeah, you can save a lot of money buying salvage title cars. Yeah, I agree with Gavin. Early morning, maybe not early morning, but 9, 10 o'clock is a good time to paint. Let's see, Tony Prio. So theoretically, you can lighten up dark gray metallic base coat with maybe a bright silver that is the same chemically as the dark gray metallic. Yes, you can. So as long as you have your paint before you mix in your hardeners or reducers, okay? So if you have your dark metallic here, get the same brand and same type of paint. So if it was a base coat clear coat or if it was a single stage, right? You can mix that together to get your desired look or whatever you want. Make sure you make extra, okay? So if you have to do a touch-up, you have that color. Mix it up really well and then reduce that down for your sprayable, right? Whatever you're doing, a single stage or a base coat clear coat, okay? Hopefully that helps. Tony, I want an old school 1982 or 83 BMW 320i. Yes, the E30s are an amazing body style. Like I love the E30 body style. That's what you're talking about there, the square look BMWs. Those are really nice, and I love those cars. I mean, if I had space in Hawaii, like I don't have space. Like my goal in the next 2 years is to buy a farm in Hawaii where I have a couple of acres, where I can build a huge garage, where I can store my cars. Then I'll get back into car collecting mode, and I can actually ship my classic, ship my Daihatsu from Texas to Hawaii, because in Texas I still have my shop and I have a lot of space, so I got my cars there right now. But once I have space, I definitely get into kind of stocking up on some cars again, like cool cars. But yeah, so guys, hit the like button super quickly. Hit the like button. I'm just gonna drop the link again for the Father's Day sale at Zoolaa. If you guys are looking into picking up some spray guns or whatever, check Zoolaa out. 20% off. Father's Day ends tomorrow. And also check out the Ecom Domination training if you guys are into this. Check this out. This is a short version training that shows you how to build out an e-commerce business from scratch. We're going to be launching live on July 1 with that training. Other than that, hit the like button, guys. It's been a while now. I am going to get off the call and see you in the next couple of days. And I can't wait to get back to Honolulu and create new content for you guys, like actual auto body content. And then once I get back to Hawaii, we're going to also start creating different content on making money online. So that's going to be a different, type of content. If you want to tune in for that, tune in. If not, no biggie. We're also going to be doing lives with that category and content, so I hope you enjoy. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for getting on today. I'll see you in a couple of days. It's Tony here. Cheers. Peace out. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you, guys. Have a great week. All right, man. Bye. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you, Philip. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers.